Good morning, everyone. I'm back with my scent today. Sorry if I was looking down. Today I went with a rack store gem, and this is Guess Seductive Noir for men. And this is a funny one. I mentioned that a lot of my stuff I got on rack stores, and a lot of that is because of Ross from TLTG, Ash does them from GenSense. A couple people do them, but Ross is mainly the main one that does them. He's the one that gives the thumbs up, thumbs down. He'll give an okay sign if the price is right. But what's interesting about this one is I got this before he got it, or before he had a video. This is one that's always in the rack stores. It's Guess Seductive Noir. It was always there. There's always bottles, and I put my hands on it and I looked at the notes. And I didn't really have at the time. I had a lot of citruses, aquatics, blue types, but I didn't have anything spicy. And when I looked at the notes of this, I just liked it. I liked the notes. It has nutmeg, grapefruit, and pepper on the top. I think it has apple, lavender, and one other thing in the middle. I'm not sure what that is. And then it has tonka bean, sandalwood, and liquid amber on the bottom. And whatever I missed in the middle is probably important. But anyway, it has those notes, and it's like they call it an amber fougere. So, or to me, it's like an amber fruit and spicy. So, that's what it is. It's really, really good. I'm actually not, this would be more of a date night scent. I'm wearing it during the day. But as many of you know, Miss Floss I just dropped Miss Floss off for a sister weekend, and I had what I call my bachelor weekend. I had something to do this weekend. And now we're reunited. So, hey, I'm going to put on something that smells really good, like a date night, even if I'm not dressed for date night. So that's, that I want to smell good. And as soon as I came out of the shower, I put this on, and Miss Floss on cue said, "Ooh, that smells good." So Seductive Noir is probably a good name for this. They say it smells like 1 million. And interestingly, I don't have any Paco Rabannes. I don't have 1 million because I have this, because I picked this up so early. And I have one other one back there that's very close to Paco Rabanne 1 million Lucky. So I have the Paco Rabannes covered there. I've gone into stores many times, smelled Paco Rabanne, and I'm like, okay, I got that. I got something like that. In this case, it's this. For a lot less money. And that's one thing I wanted to mention in this, value. I put that 10 I would keep, and it seemed like that was an exclusive list. When I look back at the video, a lot of them were niche and it seemed real expensive. But if you really look closely, I don't have bottles of all those. I have a lot of decants that I spent, less than 40 on a decant, some of them less than 20. And that's really all I need because I collect the scents. So, I actually look for value. I'm not a rich person that can afford, a gigantic collection of wall by wall by wall. So I look really, really, really close at what I'm getting for the value I'm getting it. And that's why I do a lot of rack store finds, and that's why I watch Ross from TLTG a lot, because he does a lot of those. He probably does them the best and the most. Because I do want the value. And sometimes I'm in two groups, Facebook fragrance junkies and fragrance addicts. And a lot of times we'll get questions in there. If I had to buy my son's going off to college, what would be a good fragrance for him to have, at night or something? Or my son's going on a prom, or my husband, I want a date night fragrance for my husband, and he doesn't like fragrances. If you want that, this is the one. It's inexpensive. I got it for like $19.99 for 100 ml. It does the trick. It's a date night fragrance. You could go spend 80 on Paco Rabanne, or you could do Guess Noir. And the shame with these are, the one reason this is cheap. I figured out why this was cheap. It took me a while. Why are these so cheap? Are they really cheap colognes, or are they value colognes? And it makes sense why this would be cheap. It is a Guess. Same with Banana Republic, Guess, Abercrombie and Finch. When you think about those stores, they are clothing stores and malls, and a lot of them, they're closing up. The mall stores are closing up with the online shopping and all that, and they had a lot of fragrances. They got them made for them, And so now they're hitting the rec stores, and that's why the value's down. They want to get rid of what they have and sell it, because there's not too many malls have guest stores anymore or whatever. Some of them stores are going out of business and stuff. So that's the reason I think. I don't know that, but that's my reason why. The one other thing I'll say about this, I'm going to look at his name real quick. Yeah, it's Jerome. There's the guy who made this is called Jerome Epinette. And he's a really good perfumer. In Fragnatica, when you see whoever the perfumer is, you can look up his, the fragrances he's done. And when you look up Jerome Epinette, he's a big perfumer for Byredo and Antelier, two niche fragrance houses. So he's a good perfumer that Guess got to make this this cologne or this fragrance. So you're not getting something really, really cheap. You're getting something that somebody with some knowledge put together these notes that smell really good and make a fragrance that smells good. I don't know anything about longevity. I don't know about protection. I don't know about stillage. I'm not a reviewer, but this is a good fragrance in those situations, and I'm glad I have it. So with that, I hope we pray for peace, and I hope we. I just hope we pray for peace. I won't say much more on that. And then, as always, help me to be kind. I do that. Please be kind. I remind myself to please be kind. I have a lot of work to do in that regard, but it's something you work at daily. So with that, I'll talk to you again tomorrow, and have a nice day.